This tangle is so fun. I've done this in many different forms over the years, going live on social media. And so we start with an orb anywhere on the paper and then have some orbs come off of that. And then we're going to connect them, but we're going to connect them on the outsides of each side for the takeoff and land. So I'm choosing the left side and I'm going to take off and land to the other side, which means I kind of go around the orb and connect it to the next part of the orb. And I'm going to do it on the same side of each one. So I turned the paper upside down so that I can have all of the lines come towards me. But you'll see that each time I take off and land, they connect on the same side. And so we're going to do that all the way around. And then once we've done that, we're going to add some more orbs. Make sure that you start with gratitude, appreciation for the pen, paper, whatever it is you're grateful for. Take a nice inhale, and on the exhale, bring your shoulders down away from your ears. And now we're adding orbs in between the orbs that are already there on the outside. Now I'm going to show you an actual Huggins, which is one hug, and it's 4 orbs, and we're going to mirror the inside, connecting them, and then the outside. Now I call the outside the muffin top and the inside a corset because that's how I remember them. And so here you can see that the one I'm pointing to now is an outside, and if I go directly across from that to mirror it, they would connect on the outside. And the one at the bottom is the corset or the inside. And if you turn it, you can see it even better. And so I'm going to mirror that, connecting it on the inside. The great thing about Huggins is you never cross lines. So if you ever are about to cross a line, then you'll know that that's not where the line goes if you want to draw Huggins. But remember, this is yours. There's no right or wrong. Do whatever makes you happy. So I'm going to go slow so that you can see, again, we're connecting on the outside. And then we're going to go to that open section and connect it on the inside for the corset, and that creates that one hug. But it's layering it as though the tangle is the tangle spoken, and just like spokes on a bike. So I also want to mention my nails. I will not have freshly manicured fingernails when I do my lives, my tangles, or my videos, because I have started to do pottery as well as gardening. And if I spent all this time making sure that my nails looked amazing for these lives, I wouldn't be living my life. So if that's something that bothers you, I may not be the live for you. But I am choosing to LIVIN in between these videos and lives, but I still want to share the content with you. So just bear with me and bear with the fingernails. So once you get all the way around, what I decided to do, and I do this with almost every Huggins that I do, is I aura the corset lines. So the lines that are on the inside of the orbs, and you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. And I aura both sides. I think it contains the tangle that you're going to put in it. And here is what I do. So I do this all the way around. And if you look at any of my Huggins videos from years and years ago, I do this almost every time. Then I let the people in the live decide what tangle we were going to do. They decided for me to use the color green, and we did crescent moon. And how we did crescent moon is what Maria once told me was inside out crescent moon. And so all we're going to do is layer this crescent moon, and you can do it however you want to. You can have it take up the whole hug of the Huggins, or you can do a few, or you can do many. I kind of just let them layer and do whatever the pen was telling me to do, and I enjoyed that. And so please be sure that during this whole time, make sure that you're breathing. Don't hold your breath, clench your jaw, bite the inside of your cheek, take the tongue off the roof of your mouth, don't clench your toes. Be really light with the pen in your hand, both the grip and the pressure, because the harder you push down on a pen doesn't make the pen work better. It just puts grooves in your paper and most times wrecks the pen. So these are things that you're going to focus on, and you're going to notice that they're going to change the more you tangle and the more you really allow yourself to get in that relaxation, the meditation part of meditative art, which is my focus. My focus here is about the journey to the end of the tangle, and the tangle is a bonus at the end. So my goal is for you to focus on how much you yourself acknowledge things that you do when you go to sit down and do something that's supposed to take your mind off everyday life. And in turn, you'll see how your tangles will change. So enjoy the whole process. So I'm going to speed some of this up so that you can see, and then we're going to get into some shading. And then at the very end, I did quite a few extra things on my own time, something I had never done before, which I really enjoyed. And so you'll be able to see all of that at the end. So breathe, enjoy, make sure you're comfortable in a comfortable space, and enjoy this time. So now we're going to shade, and I'm going to take the General's chalk and put it, this is sea green, and I'm putting it right at the base of each of the hugs. And then blending it out a little bit. There's no rhyme or reason to shading, so I wouldn't get too riled up about it. I would just put down that beautiful chalk wherever you want and see if you like it. I put it also on the other side. Now I'm also going to mix graphite with this as well, because graphite just helps if you're trying to get kind of a 2D look or some kind of different look, which is what I'm always looking for. And then this is what it happened in the end. I ended up using some white jelly rolls to kind of do this kind of lacy thing I've never done before, which I really like. And I really think it helped pop how beautiful this tangle is. Now wait till I turn it towards the light. I'm trying to do something different where I show it in the light and the dark. So make sure that you subscribe. I'll see you soon. Remember, it's okay to go outside the lines, and I'll see you next time.